which would be
pretty accurate.
northern Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Oh, you got to go. You got to go the west, then north.
I can't find it now.
acetj.com/Paul Davis. Paul love it. Paul love it. Paul love it.
Paul love it.
So, Adam, our manager, was talking about other clients coming on board and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he said, yeah, I mean, and they're looking for something, you know, like the Paul Lovett thing, you know, for whatever. And then I said, well, that doesn't really fit with, I mean, to say Calitrin love it. And then I knew what he was talking about, but then I was just aggravating him. No, I mean, no, I don't mean it has to be the exact same thing. Yeah, I get it, but I mean, if it's, you know, Josh's Farmers Market that sponsors the TJ and Jody's House podcast, I mean, I can't just, you know, get it to catch on for people to say, Josh's Farmers Market, love it. Josh's Farmers Market, love it. It doesn't have the ring to it.
Just driving him crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Just being annoying.
Earlier in the regular old show, we were talking about this survey that says 70-something% of people who have digestive problems say that their problem is constant farting. And I was thinking about this yesterday when I was in the doctor's office. I would love to be, because there are some people who can pass gas on demand. You ever known of anybody that can do that?
No.
They can't. Just like some people can burp anytime they want. There are some people who can fart anytime they want. I would love to be able to do that, simply to go into the doctor's office or urgent care or whatever and just sit there in the lobby, in the waiting room, and just fart loudly, and every time people look at me and go, why do you think I'm here? I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
And make them think that's why I'm at the doctor.
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry, but I'm here to get that fixed.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You got problems.
Would that not be a funny TikTok or YouTube or something that people do? Young kids do that?
It's a prank.
The TikToking?
Yeah. People love pranks pulled on them when they're going to the doctor.
Yeah. But it probably wouldn't work as well now with the masks. People sitting around in a mask.
Why?
Because it wouldn't be as uncomfortable for them because they can't smell it.
Ew. You want everybody to smell your farts on top of hearing them?
It's a prank.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that's not a funny prank.
It's a crank prank.
Yeah.
I'm a crank yanker.
Throwing it way back.
Who sneezed?
Rob.
Right, he's sick.
Oh, Rob, you sick?
No,
You need a mask?
no, I got one in my back
Get
pocket.
a mask. I borrowed a used mask from Riggins yesterday just to go to the damn doctor.
I said, it's you. I've worn it. He goes, I don't care.
I care.
I don't care.
But you know what I act like? I act like since I got so much COVID antibodies that I can't get sick from anything. I'm just like, yeah, flu, bring it on. I got
Can't
antibodies.
nothing penetrate this body
Right.
now. I got antibodies.
Nope.
For everything.
I'm like, you know, HPV, I got antibodies.
Exactly, because he got the antibodies.
Hell yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Which one is HPV?
Human Pamplona virus.
Oh, okay.
Papilloma? What is it? Papilloma?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Human Lapova.
Papilloma.
Yeah.
Papilloma virus.
Papilloma. Whatever. I got antibodies for that shit.
Yep.
Just like I got antibodies for everything else.
You know?
I could go, you know, lick a handle on a subway. I'm not catching anything.
Do it. Let's go ahead.
Oh my God.
Test
Can
the
you
theory.
can you imagine me on a subway? Ugh, I've done it once or twice with Adam.
I bet you were so
don't eat Subway?
uncomfortable the whole time.
I was.
And you were
I hate
acting
it.
like it too,
I hate
probably.
Hate it.
I
God, you're
love
probably
riding
like,
the subway.
can't touch anything.
I mean, I
Nah,
can do without it when you have to do it. It's like, this is fun. Like, this big city stuff. I saw this on TV when I was a kid. This is awesome.
Or you're holding onto your backpack.
No, I was just more scanning the car that I was in to see if anybody was acting suspicious.
Oh my God.
And I might have to whip some ass.
I used to ride the subway all the time when I lived in Boston.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's good. What, Rob?
I said, ew.
Oh, I thought you said you, like you were about to finish a statement about her. Well, you.
Ooh to Boston,
Never mind.
Rob, or ooh to the subway?
That's a little bit of both.
Yeah, all of it.
Whatever, kid. I don't care.
You ever notice that Alexis always will say she justifies something by whether or not she likes it? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
It's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the subway. I used to ride the subway all the time.
living in my little universe.
You know what? I used to go fishing in ponds in Louisiana all the time. That doesn't mean that water moccasins are good. I've seen many a water moccasin. They're fine.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that video of that little kid reeling in that fish at a pond? And as soon as he got it up on the bank, his dad was videoing him. An alligator came out of the water and dragged the fish and his fishing pole and everything back.
Yep.
Now that's one of those things when you get home, you know, mom's going to say he's not going back out there. No. I don't care whether he likes fishing or not. He's not going back out there.
Yeah, you definitely keep that hidden from your parents. That'll ruin you a good time.
Yeah, but I mean, he was really small, so his dad was the one videoing him. Reel it in, buddy. You got him. You got it.
And what can Dad do when alligator comes out of the water? Nothing.
Just grab him and say, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you started fishing or when you went fishing for the first time?
Alone?
Yeah, no, like just in general.
Oh, it was about 3, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
3
I
or
was
4.
little.
And by yourself?
By myself, probably. Well, I had an older brother, so I would go with him when I was really young, 6 or 7. And then by the time I was 8, I could go walk to a pond or something by myself or ride my motorcycle.
Yeah, there was a lake behind in the woods behind our house. We used to go every now and then. I don't know honestly, I don't know if it had fishing.
Yeah.
We were little. We just thought we were going to go fishing.
My boyfriend's dad is a huge, like, he goes fishing almost every day. And he told me this past weekend, because I want to learn how to fish. And he said, I'll take you out there. He's like, but to start off, you got to start with like a string that you tie around a piece of a stick and see how you do with that first. I was like, is that how it's usually done? Beginners.
Does he mean a cane pole, do you think? Or
No, he said
he
like
mean
a
like
string.
a regular stick?
Yeah, and a stick. And he's
Like
like, and we'll
stand on
put
the
bait
bank
on it
with a
and see how
stick.
you do with that first.
Wow.
I had not gone fishing. I couldn't tell you that. It had been years. Probably, years. But having gone twice when we were on vacation, I've been dying to go fishing some more. I had so much fun fishing.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah, I've been really wanting to go again lately. It was so fun.
Yeah. That's one of those things that if you do a charter, like you're going to go deep sea fishing, and you go and you actually catch stuff, it's so worth it. I can't wait to do it again. But if you go out and you paid, like I always do a charter to catch red snapper when we're in Destin,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a 4 or 6 hour tour, and you got to go like be there at like 5 o'clock in the morning or earlier. And then you drive for, you it seems like you're going for at least an hour until you get to the first spot where they stop and tell you to put the lines in the water. And if you're not catching anything, and they'll say, all right, reel them up, let's go to another spot. And that happens pretty much the whole time you're out there. And then you got that long ass ride back on the boat. You'd be like, I'm never doing this again.
And then you're fishing with other people that you don't know, like strangers.
Yeah, some of them,
Sometimes.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want that.
I've done it. We did it in Key West one time. Me and Cade and my friend Kent and his son Freddie. We were like same thing. Up at 5, we were right down by the dock. Boat pulls out at 6. 6 hour deal, and we actually came back early, guys. Look, there's nothing happening out here today. I don't remember if the storm. I think the storm had just come through, and he was he was radioing. All the guys were radioing. Who's got something? Anybody got anything going? And the guy took us back after about 4.5 hours. He's like, let's head on back. I'm gonna cut you some slack on the fee on this one.
Yeah, we're just wasting the time.
It was great, but yeah, it was so boring.
And then you gotta tip the dick hands,
The what?
the deck hands,
The what?
Deck hands.
Okay. What kind of charter is this?
Either way, you got
What kind of hands? Look what's
Gotta
wrong with
tip
your
them.
hands. I got dick hands. I meant deckhands. Sorry. Yeah, whether you catch fish or not, you got to tip them.
Really?
Yeah. But if you do catch something, like the last time, we caught a couple fish and we caught that big shark. And the guy was like, and then it's great because they take care of everything. Like, give us a couple minutes, we'll clean this thing and get it all packaged up. And they cleaned it and packaged it all. And I think they shipped it to my in-laws' house.
The shark?
Yeah.
Really?
And fillets.
No, they didn't. They didn't because they brought them back because, he brought them back.
And what do you do with it?
Eat it.
You ate it?
I didn't. We didn't. I don't think we could. We were going to cook it, but we didn't have a grill. It was a whole big process we had to go through.
So what do you do with it now? Now you got a big shark.
They took it home and
It's been cut up.
they ate
Yeah,
it.
it's in
Yeah, they ate
fillets.
it.
Yeah, it's
okay.
been cut up into
It's been-
steaks and stuff. They eat shark
Yeah,
steak.
they-
Shark steak.
Oh yeah. They cut it all up and it's packaged and on ice and everything.
Have you had shark steak before? What does it taste like? Like,
It's kind of the texture of a tuna steak. It's all white.
is it very fishy tasting?
No, not when I had it.
I
What
would
kind
eat
of shark was it?
Blacktip.
Blacktip shark. That'd be my stripper name.
Blacktip.
That'd be weird.
Blacktip.
Yeah.
Why do you call it blacktip? Don't worry, you'll find out in about 5 minutes.
Let me get out these draws.
Yep.
Make sure to show you something you ain't never seen before.
All right, ladies, get ready. Next man up.
Da-da, da-da,
I'd like to introduce you to Blacktip.
We're gonna need a bigger boat, ladies.
It's a heavy one.
Grab the oar. Save yourself.
Can't reel this one in.
Yeah,
It
right.
was a blacktip shark. And you got a lot of complaints for that too, didn't you, from animal rights listeners and stuff?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Why? If they were gonna eat it,
People, if they don't care, you shouldn't be out there catching sharks or something. I don't know.
they're catching us.
That's right.
Interesting.
That is right.
And they don't release.
Who's
Exactly.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us. She's like, us little people.
Stop killing us.
Stop eating us, and we'll stop eating y'all.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. More Share Funny next.
Hey, it's Ace and TJ. You're watching this. So are a lot of other people. So why not advertise?
Yeah, if you got a business that you want to advertise, it's very easy. Just send us an email at acetj.com, acetj@acetj.com. Or I guess you could text us if you wanted to let us know you wanted to advertise with us. Oh, look at this. They're already coming in. It's blowing up. So get in line right now. Get your spot. If you've got a business you want to advertise, let us know and we can help you out. Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina, has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jody's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's Old Fashioned Donuts. I'm actually weak in my knees.
They have moms.
They're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jody's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
So we want to make the home buying process an enjoyable experience.
Curtis, myself, and our entire team are here to help connect you with the best builders and realtors in the area so you can find the perfect home to make memories in.
Contact us when you're ready to see how we can help.
is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
Yeah, I don't tell my wife, but I ate a bowl of her cereal this morning.
Oh, is that that's a no-do in the house?
Yeah. Well, no food that is hers, stipulated as hers, gets shared, and definitely not just taken.
Really?
I feel that.
That was gutsy.
I know, but I was starving. Didn't have time to cook my usual turkey bacon and whatever.
Yeah.
So I just had to grab something on the go. Yeah, and it was her Special K cinnamon pecan.
That's a good one.
But I didn't take very much, so maybe she won't even notice.
She'll notice.
Yeah. Who's been in my cereal?
So the other day, it was right after the children had been here for Labor Day weekend. I was in the pantry and I looked and I said, "Oh, Jody must have gotten the kids some Captain Crunch that they didn't eat while they were here." It's a brand new box. So I started going to town on it. That's my favorite cereal. I love it. And I don't know if I like the new smaller pieces that they come in now that's supposed to, be less painful on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it as much, but I do love it still. And, since Labor Day, I've been going in for a treat. I need a treat. I'm going to give me some Captain Crunch. She walked in the other day, saw me eating it. She goes, "Oh, well, I wondered who'd been eating my Captain Crunch."
Yeah.
And I said, "You're Captain Crunch. You don't eat Captain Crunch. You eat the Special K stuff. I thought you got that for the kids." She goes, "No, I get it because sometimes at night, I can have a quarter cup of it as a dessert, and it's only like 1 point or whatever it is on the Weight Watchers." Yeah. So, and I had eaten the whole damn box. I mean, since Labor Day, I've been tanking up on it. So I was going to the store that day to get the stuff to cook something that I was going to be cooking. And I got a new box of the Captain Crunch. And I said, "Here, I got you some more cereal." She goes, "Oh, well, I don't need it. You didn't have to do that. I don't need it." And I'm like, "Well, you got it now. And if it's not open within, 2 weeks, I'm going after it.
You're eating
you just
that
know
one,
that I'm going after it." I wondered who'd been eating my Captain Crunch.
I can have a quarter of a
What
cup.
were the options on who'd been eating your Captain Crunch?
Well, I don't know. It could have been, me or a burglar or whoever.
I wonder who it was. Well, there's only one other person living in the house
Yeah.
with you right now.
But I don't know if she thought that one of the kids, when they were there, because it was there when they were there for the weekend.
Okay.
But that just shows you right there, she's not going to it very often.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
But I mean, and again, if she's not going to it very often, that means that she doesn't, it's not really a big deal in her life. But it's that thought of, this is mine, I bought for me, and somebody's taking my food.
Yep.
If you want some Captain Crunch, I'll buy you a box. But this is mine.
And the boxes would be labeled.
I almost understand it if she came from a big family where that happened all the time. She only has one sibling.
Right, but that one sibling
That's the problem.
was a maniac and ate everything and left Jody nothing.
Or is that
unless her mom told her to go hide some of the groceries if she wanted to go hide it under her bed.
Yeah, that's how it was for me too. My brother ate everything.
So her sister, was basically like having, 8 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't ever have food. And it's because I had 2 older brothers that ate everything. But I kind of understood. I was just wondering if Jody framed it that way. She ate everything, maybe.
But that makes sense to me. And then Alexa said, how Alexa says about her snacks and along the same lines. I never had that problem because I had a little sister. And it was never a big issue, so I never think about it. That's why I'm fully open to sharing snacks all the time.
Yeah, no, I would hide stuff under my bed all the time.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
But you don't have a huge family either.
It's just my brother, but he ate everything. Everything. All the snacks, all the good food. My mom would do grocery shopping, and within the within 2 days, all the good stuff was gone.
Isn't that because like some of that's cultural? Because in Hispanic households, the men are more important.
No, not in this house.
In y'all's house, it wasn't that way with your brother?
No, my mom treated him the same as she treated me.
Oh.
He had to do his own laundry, learn how to cook, do all that. Iron. My brother irons better than I do.
Yeah. Well, is he married to a Hispanic woman?
No, he's married to a white girl.
What?
White girl.
Oh my God!
She's just plain old white girl.
Are you kidding?
He loves the whiteies.
Well, you need to get a 23andMe or whatever check to make sure y'all are related.
Stop.
Is that what it's
Loves the
called?
whiteys.
23andMe.
23andMe.
That's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive. Because I've been thinking about having my kids checked.
Makes it.
What are you doing?
Can you imagine?
I'm checking the kids' DNA.
Because you can give those as gifts for Christmas. You know, because we had when it first came out, we had those people saying that the 23andMe gift for Christmas messed up their family because they found out that some children didn't belong to who they thought they did and all that. But if how much?
$99.
Oh hell, it's on.
Well, if we're at Christmas morning and I said, this is for me, y'all. Open them at the same time, and both of my kids open a 23andMe. Like, and we're taking that before y'all go back to college.
Yeah.
Swap it up.
We're going to halt the remainder of the Christmas proceedings until these tests are complete.
Yup.
That would be funny. Well, not unless the joke was on me.
Surprise.
Plot twist.
Yeah. That'd really be a bummer.
So your brother only dated white women, or he just married a white woman?
No, he's always loved white girls
What's wrong with him?
since he was a baby. There was this music video of Shania Twain that my mom had recorded on VCR because she would record music videos. And when my brother was a baby, you would put that video on and he would just stare like he was in love with her.
I did the same thing.
In love.
Shania Twain.
Nice.
That's a good white girl to start with.
Yeah, and he knew all the words to the songs.
Yeah, so that white girl ruined him.
Yep.
No, now he lives in Kansas City. She stole him.
Damn, he lives in
Oh,
white land.
I know. With her family, they're turning him.
We gonna make you white before this day's over. You gonna be a white man. Is that how it works? They turn you?
what are they turning him into? Like, what does he have now that he didn't?
White friends.
Yeah.
Knife fights in the living room.
A truck.
The truck.
He has a
Riding
pickup truck.
lawnmower. He got it all now.
Plays guitar. Yeah.
So like, he doesn't have to get a passport and Kevlar to go visit her grandparents. She's like, we're going where?
No, we're not.
We're not going to the Salvador.
Nope.
The hell we are.
No, she actually speaks Spanish.
She does?
Yeah, she used to teach English to Spanish kids in different countries. Like that's what she did for work for a while.
Well, maybe she could teach you.
Maybe
How to
she probably
speak
knows how to
Spanish.
speak more than I do. Yeah, they're cute though. They both sing and they'll do like open mic nights together. It's the cutest thing
What
ever.
kind of music do they do together?
Just like acoustic covers.
But I mean, like what types of like Sister Hazel?
Country.
My brother likes a lot of old music, so it's all like old rock kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Soft rock. I don't know.
Like Steely Dan?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you know who Steely Dan is? Come on.
I don't know who Steely Dan is.
I don't really know who Steely Dan. I know the name, but I couldn't tell you a Steely Dan song.
My wife loves that 70s light rock.
The yacht rock.
Loves it, loves it, loves it. Not the 60s hippie crap that went into the 70s.
Right.
She likes like Dan Fogelberg and
Right.
him.
Oh,
Foldberg.
Dan Fogelberg. Old Lang Syne. What a great song.
He wrote Old Lang Syne?
No, he does a song. He has a song called Old Lang Syne. That's,
I didn't know.
No, I'm with you. I
I
understand.
know the name. I know the song.
Yeah, it's about after he became successful. He goes back to at Christmas. He goes back home. He's visiting his parents, and he's in the grocery store. And there's the girl that he fell in love with many years ago. And they were going to be together, but he had to go off and do his thing. And she now has a family and a job, and it talks about how they buy beer and sit in a car together and reminisce. And she realizes that her life ended up not really the way she wanted, and his life went on to be everything he wanted and more, except for the fact that he doesn't have her.
Yeah.
And she drives away.
She's like, I just couldn't see myself with the last name Fogelberg.
What is has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
So we've been on TV this whole time with Share Funny today on the YouTube and the live business. I didn't know that. You see, that's why I don't trust these cameras being in here all the time, because you never know when Mr. Todd of JT Medias is going to be flipping these cameras on, hearing us talking about him and whatnot.
Yep. He's probably sitting at home with a giant screen, just looking at us like a creep.
And a giant erect.
Ew. Creepier.
Slapping him.
Oh, God.
Mr. Todd, a.k.a. the Hogg Man.
Here comes the Hog Man.
Oh, slapper.
They call me. Hog man.
Gross.
I keep I keep checking my emails over and over and refreshing and all of that.
Bullshit.
Because y'all know what I'm looking for. No, I really do. Because I'm looking for something specific today.
Okay.
You know what it is?
No,
Can anybody guess what I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
I'm looking for an email or a text of some sort that opens the clouds and has the sunshine in and say, the Green Kids meeting has been canceled for
Oh my
today.
God! I would give anything for that to happen.
Nope.
I mean, I don't belong on a board of directors for a charity. I mean, seriously.
That's right.
Yeah, what do you do at these meetings? You specifically, TJ.
Bullshit. I be bullshit.
Do you tell funny jokes?
No. I sometimes I have to be there to say, well, I mean, we gotta be careful. We can't do all of that on the radio. It gets to where it's not entertaining to people. You know, that kind of thing. But other than that, I'm just,
In other words,
I'm just there to
he's there to
say-
be a dream killer.
yeah.
Dream killer.
Yeah, I'm just there to say, present.
Present.
He is a bubble buster.
Me?
Yeah.
I am not.
Sometimes you
Not a
are
bubble buster.
killing my dreams.
Well, because that's what we call the legal department being the bubble busters.
Yeah.
Not I. I'm a bubble maker. Is what I am.
He's a bubble maker.
A bubble.
If Mr. Todd is the Hog Man, I'm the bubble maker.
What's up, Hog Man and the Bubble Maker? These are good nicknames.
They call him Hog Man. Call me Bubble Man.
Bubble
Don't ask why.
Ew.
You may want to know why, but you can't handle why.
Sounds like a bad cop movie. Hog Man and Bubble Maker.
Yeah, Todd ain't no cop with them tight ass pants he be wearing. Tell you that.
Why cops can't wear tight pants?
Not like his.
You saying a cop has to obey the law, and those tight ass pants can't be legal.
They are not. I don't even know how he walks.
I mean, can you see his business and all in them? They're not that tight, are they?
I mean, they're tight.
Can you put them on camera? Can we get that on the stream?
Come and show.
We tried that one time, and you remember his fiance got mad.
Oh, well, I don't want to upset her.
He was showing the goods to everybody. It was like, would she say Ace was pimping you out or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was the one that
that's
said, I happened to be the one that
Right.
said, he was close to me. I said, stand here so people can see you on camera.
Oh, he's been tricking you out all over town for years, Todd.
He said, come check this out. Check out this hog. Stream it. Live YouTube. Snapchat.
Screenshot it.
Screenshot.
Use it for later like I do.
Ew.
He does. Screenshot. I do a manual screenshot. I just blink my eyes and I save it in my memory.
It's like my own view master.
Right. Like, damn, I dream of genius. I wiggle my nose and save it for later.
Hey Todd, seriously, is your fiance Carrie a jealous person? She jealous?
No.
No.
No, she's not.
Okay. Well, that's good. The way Ace is tricking you out all over town.
Yeah, that's me. Tricking them out everywhere.
But I mean, when we make you famous for wearing tight pants and a hog, that might make her jealous. I mean, she never had to
Yeah.
deal with that before.
We might have crossed the line
Oh,
today.
you're the hog, aka Mr. Tight Pants.
Yeah. Are you guys calling him the hog? No.
Are we going to quit calling him Mr. Todd and call him Mr. Hogg?
No, it's just the hog man.
The hog man.
Hog Man.
The spelled D-A. The hog man.
THA, the hog man.
The hog,
The
man.
hog man. And the bubble maker.
And the bubble maker.
Hog man and the bubble maker. The hog man and bubble maker.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Man, that's stupid.
But I figured out though that's why he never, when we want to put him on the camera, he doesn't want to do it.
Because of the fiance?
Yeah, he doesn't want to get phone book to the back of the head when he gets home.
Yeah.
So you want to
Because we don't have phone books anymore, so she's hitting him with a laptop like
Yeah.
you did with a damn iPad.
That way
Keep
it doesn't
acting
leave a
stupid.
mark.
Like whap up against that bare part of his head in the back where he got shaved up into a fade.
Yeah.
That's how you get such lift in the back.
Yeah, he could be fading in and out of consciousness. She goes upside that head.
That's right. I like her. I just met her a couple weeks ago at an event. I like her. I'd never met her before. Mm-hmm. Sweet girl.
Yeah,
Cute.
She's fun.
Cute.
Fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then you. Never mind.
Oh, not what?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever was about to come after. Let's move on.
But you were complimenting her breasts, weren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. What the hell are you talking about? No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought.
What are you talking about?
Who did? You did, Ace? You
No.
complimented her breasts?
No, I mean, I have
It probably
before,
worked.
but not then because
Yeah,
I'd already met her before. That was the first
Right.
time Regan's ever met her.
Regan's like, she gives really good hugs.
That's what it was.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
All right.
what
Well,
Regan
then Todd
did.
knows. Oh, yeah, I did
Yeah.
say that. She got some big boobs.
He thought I was telling something that he said when Todd wasn't around. No, I wasn't.
I knew it was true. I was just saying I didn't know if Todd knew that. So now that he knows that, I don't care.
No,
Yeah,
I
she's got
wouldn't
nice.
do
She's got a
that.
nice rack.
I wouldn't do that, Riggins.
No,
he just
I'm
goes
just-
off the deep.
Yeah.
That's a great rack.
Yeah, no, she's hot. Very cute.
We call her Big Buck.
No, who calls her that?
That's what you said. He
Big
Yeah,
buck.
because she got such a nice rack.
She's buxom.
That's how
No,
we,
like a buck, like a deer or an elk.
Oh, a nice
with,
rack.
yeah, a nice rack of horns, antlers.
That's how we just refer to them now. It's Hog Man and Big Buck.
Big buck. Hog. Oh my God.
Did y'all get an invitation to Hog Man and Big Buck's wedding? Trophy Buck.
That was a 10-pointer.
Yeah, the other day when he was over at our house videoing the podcast, we were talking about his wedding, and they're going off to get married.
Oh,
Yeah. I said, "You have a destination wedding?" He goes, "No, we're just going to Oak Island or whatever." Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're going somewhere. That's a destination.
Destination.
It doesn't have to be out of the country.
yeah.
But then I was actually just trying to get to the part where I was wondering if I was going to be, I wouldn't say obligated to go, but you know what I mean, expected to go or invited and all that. And he said no.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because his first wedding. Oh, that was on the podcast?
Yeah,
section?
you guys talked about the
Oh,
podcast.
I didn't know if that was on the air or not on the air.
Yeah,
but
Jody didn't remember the first time,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
first one, and he said, "Well, good. I'm trying to forget it too." It's funny.
His first wedding was hell for me.
It was on a boat.
Yeah, it was very selfish of him and his ex-wife to put on such a wedding that made me have such a horrible day.
So selfish.
But at least he and this new one aren't just thinking of themselves. They're going off somewhere. So I won't be inconvenienced.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate.
Run off somewhere and do it. It's easier. You're already there for the honeymoon. It just makes life great.
Yeah. Todd, where is she going to be wearing like a traditional wedding dress and you a tux and all that?
No.
You gonna be wearing tight ass elastic pants?
Yeah, that signature look.
Yeah.
Check it out.
They're gonna be tight tuxedo pants, tuxedo leggings.
Oh my God.
Tight pants.
Ew.
Where you going, tight pants?
These are special tight pants tux line.
Mr. Odell that used to work at my brother's filling station when I was growing up taught me so much. Taught me how to detail a car better than anybody can do.
Yeah.
But he used to be full of all kinds of wisdom. He didn't say a whole lot. He had like his front teeth were gone, and he used to keep a cigar. I don't know how he kept them always half burnt, but he did. You never saw him with a full one or where it was small. It was always the same length.
He was always smoking it.
Yeah, he'd
Okay.
bite it with those side teeth and just have it in his mouth all the time when he would talk like this. And you go, "We're all tight pants coming today." He never knew any of my friends' names, but he would give an accurate, like a quick nickname that accurately described them at all times. And he would call Mr. Todd Tight Pants. He saw him. We're Tight Pants. What that old boy today, Mr. Tight Pants?
Hey, you knew exactly who he was talking about.
Oh, you
'cause
mean
it was so-
Todd? I don't know his name. Yeah, I guess, whatever his name is. I just call him Tight Pants. You know why? Because he wears tight pants. Yeah, because that month wear tight pants. Tighter than any woman I'd have ever seen.
X.
Like he couldn't fit a penny in his back pocket. I'm talking about them tight ass pants.
Real tight.
Like, yeah. Tight as hell. I don't see how he breathe in them. I don't see how he breathe. Seeing his business and everything. I don't need to see that.
Right.
He looked like his doctor did a good job circumcising him, though. I can tell that through them tight ass pants. So that's why I call him Tight Pants.
Oh my God.
Got it.
Enough
You
of
know why I
that.
call him Tight Pants? You heard what I said? Why I call him Tight Pants? Yeah, I heard you, Mr. Odell. Mm-hmm. Tight ass pants. I mean, you seen his friend? Who? Tight Pants. You seen him coming in? That boy coming in with them tight ass pants, looking all obscene.
Not obscene.
It look like they painted on. And I think they are. I think they painted on because I saw him piss one time and he didn't pull nothing down. I'm talking about tight pants. That's why I call him Tight Pants.
He's looking all obscene.
Walk around here. This is a business. We trying to run a business up in here. You come in with them tight pants.
Have some respect.
Pants look like they got hair on them. Oh, that's how tight they are.
Oh, stop.
Just see that hair on his ass. I'm talking about tight.
Real tight.
More Share Funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show. More Share Funny next.
Hey, it's Ace and TJ. You're watching this. So are a lot of other people. So why not advertise?
Yeah, if you got a business that you want to advertise, it's very easy. Just send us an email at acetj.com, acetj@acetj.com. Or I guess you could text us if you wanted to let us know you wanted to advertise with oh, look at this. They're already coming in. It's blowing up. So get in line right now. Get your spot. If you've got a business you want to advertise, let us know and we can help you out. Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina, has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jody's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's Old Fashioned Donuts.
Kind of fat.
I'm actually weak in my knees.
They have mums.
They're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jody's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
So we want to make the home buying process an enjoyable experience.
Curtis, myself, and our entire team are here to help connect you with the best builders and realtors in the area so you can find the perfect home to make memories in.
Contact us when you're ready to see how we can help.
The Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Thank you, Ashley, who just DM'd us on Facebook. Holy crap, the tight pants segment has tears rolling down my face. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our manager Adam said too. He thought that was funny. But I don't think I've ever told you. I've spoken to y'all about Mr. Odell a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think I told you about how he ended up working for my brother, how he got the job.
No.
You know, you've also heard me talk about Charles Ray. Charles Ray worked for my brother, and he was a young guy, really good looking, had him a sweet Jerry curl, and real popular with the ladies. Introduced me to pink and golden champagne when I was a little fella.
Which he shouldn't have done.
Well, I mean, I was 14.
Shouldn't have done.
And I didn't like beer at the time. I hadn't acquired a taste for beer yet. So, yeah. I don't even know if they make pink champagne or golden champagne anymore.
Yeah, I was like, what is champagne?
I think it's like a bubbly version of an ale, like a champagne and ale, a beer kind of combined. It was a little fruity, a little bit, you know.
Sounds like it'll give you a headache.
Yeah. Not as much as the very, very strong air freshener in his car that he took me to get the champagne in.
What scent?
Strawberry. Yeah, we didn't even have vanilla back then, I don't think. It was just, strawberry, and I think you could get that winter, like the little tree that smelled like winter fresh, and then I want to say they came out with a peach skint, or maybe that was just peach. That's when they came out with peach candles, and people put them under the seat of their car. But either way, it was strong. It was a very strong smell. And anyway, he came to work one day, and he was just in a bad place mentally, having a bad day, Charles Ray, and ended up just quitting right there. Really? Came to work, was acting a fool. My brother was asking, "What's wrong with you? You need to get on doing this and that," because he wasn't doing anything, and he just quit. Well, you know what? I quit this, and left.
Wow.
Next day, Mr. Odell showed up, and he goes, "I just want to come by and apologize for my son and how he acted." Charles Ray was his son.
I never knew that.
Yeah, and he goes, "But I hear you got an opening."
No way.
So he said, "Shit, my son quit. I'm gonna go get that job," and he did. Yeah,
I never knew Mr. Odell was Charles Ray's dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he got
all
the job?
these years, I did not know that.
Yeah, he got the job, and because he had quit drinking, Mr. Odell had, which is hampered his career, in the gas station business before. But he'd gotten older, and so he quit drinking and all. And
Did he
made a fine replacement for Charles Ray. He was better.
Did he do any mechanic work, or was it just taking care of the station, maybe the occasional change of tire?
No, he was a tire man.
Okay.
He could fix any kind of tire, do
Okay.
any of that stuff. But no, he didn't mess with engines and all that. He could change oil and do a grease job and all that. But I could do that. But he was mainly, my brother's full service gas station got known in town for having the best car washes because of him.
Okay.
And it would take a little while, but what they would do is, and this is a small town thing, y'all think about this, they would pull into the gas station, tell my brother that they wanted to get their car cleaned up, and he would say, "Well, we got these in front of you," or whatever, and they would say, "All right, well, get in, and we're going to go to my office, and you just bring my car back, and then call me when it's ready, or bring it back to me when it's ready." Because, I don't have anywhere to go today. If I need to go to lunch or something, I'll go with whoever in the office. So yeah, there've been many times when I was, 15, just got my driver's license, would ride with people to bring their cars back to be cleaned up.
Wow.
Can you imagine going to a car wash in the big
Right.
city and saying, "Here, I'm just going to leave it here. Y'all take me back to work and then bring the car back."
Laugh at you.
Drop me off at home and then,
Yeah.
or at my office, and then just take it back and let me know when it's ready.
Especially these young kids now that are washing cars.
Yeah. Well, I was 15.
Yeah.
But
Babies.
driving legally in the state of Louisiana at 15,
Yeah.
full license.
Yeah. The only thing that wasn't legal was the champagne, of which I spoke.
Yeah, in that entire story, that's the only thing that wasn't legal.
But yeah, I'd actually forgotten that was an interesting piece of the story, that he showed up and took his son's job.
Took the job.
But here you got an opening.
I heard you have an opening.
As long as y'all got an opening, I just want to kind of throw my hat in the ring.
Rumor has it there's an opening out there somewhere.
But I swear, Todd thought he was just coming up to apologize. "I'm sorry, my son did you that way." And he was with his sister. Odell was with his sister, and she was apologetic for him. I don't know why that boy was acting like that. You know him. He doesn't act like that normally. And so my brother thought at the beginning of the conversation they were there to get Charles Ray's job back.
Right.
To give him another chance.
Would Todd have given
Uh-oh.
Charles Ray another chance?
Yeah.
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 So did Charles Ray ever come back and
No.
say, "Well, I'm sorry about that, Todd.
No.
I just went crazy"?
No, he heard his dad got the job, so he just moved on. Damn, my daddy took my job.
And Mr. Odell have a good reputation as like if when he's sober, he's really good at what he does. Okay.
Yeah. So when he said that, my brother was like, "Oh, okay, I'm coming out better in this deal." But I don't know why he brought his sister with him. Oh, I do, because he didn't have a car. He didn't have a car
She
because
had
he
to
started
drive him over
working started working for my brother. He was able to save up money and got him an old Delta 98. That was a big one, the Oldsmobile 98.
About as big as
Oh,
this room
God,
we're in.
yeah, it was like a battleship.
Damn.
Like
But
riding
that was
on a cloud.
But that old car was the cleanest car in town.
What happened to him?
And I got in there one time and I said, "Damn," I said, "it's hot, Mr. Odell. Can we turn the air on?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can turn the air on. That God-given air. Let that glass down." Not wasting my gas on air conditioning. Let that glass down. That meant roll down the window.
I know.
The guy when I had a job mowing the libraries when I was in like the 7th or 8th grade or something like that. And there was a guy that was a maintenance guy, and he said, "You going down to the library over there?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I'm supposed to call my mom because I wasn't old enough to drive." He's like, "Just let her know I'm headed that way. I'll ride you over there." I said, "Okay." And I threw he had a station wagon. And we pulled out, and he said, "You don't need to roll that window down. I got that 250 air." And I was like, 250? He goes, 2 windows at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because back then, I don't know whether it really did or not, but they thought it used more gas to run the air conditioner.
When I first had my own car, there have been multiple occasions I would be flat on E, just trying to get somewhere to get gas for $1 worth or something like that, and I just shut it all off, roll the windows down, and we're just trying to get there. We're almost to Shopmore, which is the service station I went to all the time.
Yeah, my cousin was the first to get his license, and he would say that because he was always on empty, and he's like, "Got to turn the radio off and got to turn off the air." And I always thought that, like,
The radio.
yeah, everything, turn it all off.
So you're telling me the gas isn't affected by the AC? Is that
I don't
correct?
know. I don't think it's enough that you got to worry about
Running out.
costing you a lot of money.
I thought you just gave me a revelation. I've been doing that my whole life.
Well, I typed in Google, does running the AC and use more gas is the very first thing that comes up. Let's see. Running the AC will lower your vehicle's fuel efficiency. While the impact will vary based on the car you're driving, you can always expect your fuel efficiency will be decreased. If you keep your AC running all the time, you're going to be using gas.
Yeah.
So
but,
it's true.
But a tiny amount.
Yeah, it's a
not-
very small
yeah.
amount.
And definitely not the radio.
That was one of those. Let's see if we can get her to believe it. We're gonna ride in silence, saving gas.
The Sheriff Funny